Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your March 2022 Singles Love Reading. Scorpio, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single one of you, so please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. You can also check your moon and rising signs to see if there's any more information in those for you, if you're looking for something specific. Anyway, we will see. This is going to be your overall arching energy, I can't say that today. Overall energy for the reading. Scorpio, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to Forest for the Trees. My name is Rudy. I appreciate you all being here. If you are returning, thank you so much for your trust and your support, for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate all your energies. I really do. So thank you all so very, very much. All right, guys, anything you need is going to be in the description below. You know how to do all that. Just make yourself at home and see what works for you down there. We have the Nine of Abundance. Beautiful. Ten of Thought. Nice. Let's see. This is singles for Scorpio. And we have the Eight of Abundance. Look at that. Eight and Nine of Abundance. Right in the middle, we have the Ten of Thought, which is the Ten of Swords card. I'm going to go to that first because it's really pulling me in. Ten of Swords is traditionally a card of being done with the situation, being complete with the situation, knowing that something has to end, or ending something that no longer serves you. Some of it can be added from somebody else. Some of it can be your doing. This is a situation that's been troubling you has come to an end, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. It could be a past relationship that you're letting go of. It could be somebody that you could have in your life as far as a friend or a family member that you have to let go of, that you can't do this anymore type of energy. This is kind of overshadowing all this, and I've got goosebumps for some odd reason. We have Nine of Abundance, so this is a beautiful card of Nine of Pentacles energy. And this is really, to me, being structured and being okay on your own. You feel like, I'm good at where I'm at. I've worked really hard to get to where I'm at, and I just feel like you're not going to let anybody just come in and disrupt that. You're not going to let anybody come in and just call the shots and not have a say in it, or not let you have a say in it. This says, life is wonderful. Your hard work and dedication to your dreams will provide you with great peace and contentment. Take time to enjoy quiet moments of reflection and leisure. Feel free to buy yourself small luxury gifts. You've earned the financial security, independence, and you now enjoy. And this could be where, you've worked really hard. Maybe you got a bonus. Maybe you got a raise. Maybe you can splurge a little bit on yourself. But I just feel with this card, again, you don't need somebody to do this for you. You can do this yourself. Not that you don't want somebody to do this for you, but this isn't the reason you want a relationship, Scorpio. You're very independent. You're very fierce. You're very much, you got this. You're not one to be, begging for help or looking for help or asking for help. So this isn't the reason you're in a relationship or looking for a relationship. You have the Eight of Abundance. So this is the Eight of Pentacles. This is a time for learning and honing your skills. You may feel inspired to go back to school, take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or educate yourself on the healing arts. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success is in the details. Monitor your projects carefully. This card is also telling me that, you could be doing something that is repetitive, or you could be doing the same thing over and over again. I keep hearing, what's the definition of insanity? Expecting different results. Might be time to change things up a little bit. It might be time to shake things up a little bit. 8 is a number of power. So maybe take your power into your creations, or into how you're creating, or what you're creating, or what you're trying to manifest into your life, right? Maybe shake it up a little bit. Maybe be more open to what might be coming that you might not be might not be what you would normally be drawn to. But that 10 of thoughts, it's letting go of what doesn't serve you. It is being done with something, completing something. If it's a past love, if it's a past relationship, really being finished with it. Like, I cannot anymore. I just can't. I'm done. And again, 10 is a number of being an end of a cycle. So something new can begin. It's a fulfillment. It's something done. It could be a contract, but it's done. There's fulfillment. It's done. It's a done deal. All right, let's see what else we got going on, Scorpio, for you for March 2022. For those interested, we have a new moon on the 2nd in Pisces, and we have a full moon on the 18th in Libra. So let us see what we have for Scorpio. Ace of Swords. Truth, honesty, new ideas. New ideas. Again, maybe a new way to approach a situation. Maybe a new way to approach relationships. Maybe a new way to put yourself out there, or to be how you're guided to be put out there. 5 of Wands. A little conflict, chaos, a little confusion maybe. And then you have the Hermit. All right, Scorpio, I'm just feeling that almost like you're in a mood. I hate to say that. Almost like you're in a mood. You're very blunt and to the point. I almost feel like you want it this way. This is what I want. Duh. You know, you're listing it. Da, 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 da. And if it comes in, you're nitpicking, or you're arguing, or I wanted it in blue and it's green. I mean, you're kind of, it's almost like you're not being easy to get along with. You might, and then I have to ask yourself, do you really want a relationship to come in? Because then you have the Hermit card, and it's just like, yeah, just leave me alone. Just let me be by myself. I need to sort through this. I need to go through this. You know, it could be somebody coming in, a new person coming in, a new idea, a new thought, even a person just coming in to talk to you. And you're like, you know, what do you know about it? What do you know? Just leave me alone. You don't know anything about it. It's almost like a confrontational energy I'm picking up on you, Scorpio. And that's really unusual. It is and it's not. I'm Scorpio, so I can't do readings for myself. But I know that that's a very common thing that Scorpios can do is have that it's almost like a push-pull, but it's almost like a battle within themselves where they want it, they don't want it, and then not to blame somebody else, but just like they didn't know what they're talking about energy. Ace of Swords, thoughts, communication, ideas. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It could be battles within yourself. It could be new battles within yourself too. You could present your own challenge to yourself. There could be change afoot and you might not want to change. There could be forced growth upon you and you're like, yeah, no, going back in my shell. Not happening. Not that they come out of their shell, but they're not like a turtle. Scorpions aren't. I mean, I know, but it's like, here's my shell, hit it. You know, you're not getting to me type of energy. The Hermit, you could have more growth. You could have more growth. You could have more spirituality. You could have more independence that you need to glean from a situation that you're not quite there yet. You might need to spend more time alone. You might need to spend more time in quiet meditation. You have a lot of growth here with these butterflies. Look at all these butterflies. There's so much growth here. But it's like you will fight it. You're going to fight it. It's like, yeah, no, that's not what I signed up for. I didn't sign up for all those butterflies. It's just like you're very argumentative. And I almost feel with this 5 of Wands, it's you battling yourself. I don't think it's a person coming in. I think it's you battling yourself. I think if there's somebody that is trying to talk to you and you're like, you know, what do you know? You know, energy. It's like you're battling yourself. And then you have to figure, wow, you're going to have to figure out what you really, really want. Let's see. I don't even know where that other card went. Give me just a second here. Okay, and these both flipped over, so I'm going to take both of them because, again, they both flipped over. So we have the Tower and we have the Fool. And they kind of go together because you're letting something completely be done. You're starting over again. You're ready for a new adventure. You're starting over again. It's like you're finding your footing again, Scorpio. And I have to say, you have the Death card on the bottom, which is you. That is your card. That is your card of the tarot. Card number 13 is a Scorpio card. It's the Death card. It is letting go so something new can come in. So something new can transform. So those butterflies can come through, whether you like it or not. You're going to have the strength. You're going to have the strength to see this through once you let go. Once you make your mind up to let go. There's no doubt in my mind. This is very, very, very interesting. This is your energy you're moving into because you're moving into the Hermit. You're moving into the isolation. Let me have my quiet time. Let me rethink this. Let me regroup. Okay, let me let go of whatever I need to let go of. Let me break things down and maybe start over. Remember what I said about the Eight of Abundance? Kind of start doing things, shake things up a little bit. Whoops. Shake things up a little bit. Do something in a different way. Starting out on a new adventure. Starting out on a new beginning. Seeing what's out there, coming at it from a new perspective, coming at it from new eyes. All these on the bottom are our major arcanas. They are life lessons that you're going to learn this month. That is slated for you to learn this month. That is needed for you to learn this month. The Moon. The Moon is a card about, it can be a card of illusions. Seeing past illusions, seeing through illusions. Knowing that it could come very good with this Ten of Swords energy. Knowing that whatever you had in the past, whatever lessons that somebody or something taught you, that you've learned from it, that you know that there's lies out there. There's people that aren't telling the truth. There's, people aren't on the up and up. Discernment, knowing truth from fiction, knowing the red flags when they present themselves now. Seeing things more clearly. The Moon is the energy of Pisces. Seeing things more clearly. It's also, to me, to tell you to pay attention to your dreams. They might have a pivotal part in your life as well. Wheel of Fortune. Talk about shaking energy up. A shift in energy, a shift in momentum, a shift in luck. A shift in how you see something. Sometimes, especially with this Ten of Swords energy and this conflict, if you're in inner turmoil and inner conflict, you going into that hermit mode, you might have an aha moment. You might come out of it with a, oh, I get this. I see it. I have to transform. I have to change. I have to move forward. I can't live the same life. I can't be stuck in the same energies. I don't want the chaos and conflict. I don't want the self-sabotaging energy. I want to move out of that. I want to grow. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take a gamble. I'm going to take a turn. I'm going to spin the wheel and see what happens. Then you have the Hermit with the Tower and the Fool. Again, going inward, knowing that something has to change. Something has to literally be rebuilt or come at it with a new approach. Something was taken as long as it could take. It could be whatever past relationship you're in. Maybe far exceeded the time limit it should have been. Again, when we know better, we do better. Ready to start new, ready to start at a different angle, ready to start a new adventure. Possibly ready to start in a direction or in a way or with somebody that is not You're typical. I'm not seeing a love interest in here per se this month for you right now. I am seeing you having to do work. I am seeing you having to almost battle yourself, Scorpio. It's like if you want change, if you want a relationship, which I don't know if you want at this point. If you want it, there's change that needs to be made. You can't put out to the universe, I want a relationship to come in, and then do everything in your power to stop it when it tries. I think that's what you're doing here. I think you want something and then it comes in and you're like, oh yeah, no, there's no way I asked for that. There's no way this is going to work. You know, you have an argument before it even happens. Interesting. All right, let's pull some clarifiers for you. For the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Moon. And again, that Nine of Pentacles energy, I think you're fine where you're at. I think you're fine where you're at. Again, I think if you have relationships coming in, you're like, who are these people? But yet you put out there for them. But you're like, I'm good. I'm good. You know, I'm just getting this mixed bag from you right now, Scorpio. It's like, really decide what you want. Do you want a relationship or do you not? And if you don't, take care of yourself. You've got this. Again, that Nine of Pentacles, you don't need anybody. Do you want somebody? That's the question. Do you want to share your life? Do you want to open yourself up to somebody? The Moon, the Ace of Swords. And we have the King of Wands. Something else with these two cards is don't be delusional about what you want. Don't be delusional, you know. Really know what you want. Really put that out there. With the Ace of Swords is truth. Don't lie about what you want to yourself. King of Wands energy is coming in as a clarifier for the Ace of Swords and the Moon. King of Wand energy is energy of power. It's an energy of passion. It's an energy of growth. It's an energy of what do you desire? What do you want? I think it reiterates the Moon card. What is your dreams? What do you want to do? The King of Wands is like, take action with it. Be a leader. Go after what you want. Make your mind up. Be clear. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, fire, passion. What do you desire? What do you want to create? What type of relationship do you want to create? Dream it. Think about it. Make it happen. Be honest with yourself with the Ace of Swords. Be honest with yourself. Do you want a relationship? Or do you want to sit in your own power? Are you happy where you're at? Are you happy creating on your own? We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Wands, along with the Ten of Swords. Or I'm sorry, the Ten of Thought. Ten of Thought, too, is really going deep in your thoughts. What do you want? Do you want this? Clarifier, please. Thank you. Two of Pentacles. It's trying to bring balance into the situation. I almost feel, too, Scorpio, that I don't know if you know where a relationship would fit into your life right now. I think your life might be hectic. I think if it's not hectic, you're trying to make it hectic so you don't have to put up with a partner. I think you have excuses, and I don't know why that is. I just feel excuses with this. It's like you're being offered this energy. It's like, here you go. We can make this happen. And you're like, oh, yeah, no, I got to go grocery shopping. Oh, yeah, no, I'm expecting a phone call. I have to do my hair. I'm just, so it's really getting clear about what you want. If you want a relationship, the Two of Pentacles is also telling you, if you want this, we can make it work. We can bring it in balance. We can go with the flow. We'll make this work if you want this. But do you? Do you want this? It's like, we're not going to decide for you. You just let us know. We'll take the cues from you. If you want this, we can bring it in balance. We can make this work. The Fool, the Tower, and the Hermit, along with the Eight of Pentacles. And 2, with the Wheel of Fortune card, if things are, luck is turning and things are in your favor and things are looking, things are going your way, so to speak, that wheel shifts and turns. Not that even when you're at your low, where you might not have anybody and thinking nothing's ever going to work out, there's always something in the works. We just don't see it yet until we have that turn of the wheel. All right, I'm going to drop some cards and make sure I picked them all up. All right, the Fool, the Tower, the Hermit, and the Eight of Pentacles. Judgment. Wow. That's another major arcana. That is mind-blowing, guys. You have the Hermit going within, really thinking about your choices, really thinking about your path, really thinking about the direction you want to move forward in. Not to mention the Eight of Abundance, where I said, maybe shake things up a little bit, which you have with the Tower and the Fool. Knowing things have to change, knowing they can't go, you can't be in the same space you're in and be in a relationship. Things have to shift, things have to change, something's got to give. And it's the last, with the Fool, you're ready to start an adventure. You're ready. But the question is, do you want somebody with you, or you want to go by yourself? Then you have the Judgment card. This is heeding the call, listening to that voice within, listening to a higher calling. Being given a chance to start again, being given a chance to wipe the slate clean, being given a chance to be absolved from the Ten of Swords. It could be the epiphany. It could be the aha moment that came with the Hermit and the Tower together. So you can be free, so you can break away. I almost see it like an iceberg or a chunk of ice that's with a big block of stuff that doesn't serve it, and it breaks away and can go and do what it's supposed to do, can go with the flow, can go down the river, can go down the stream. Being that chunk of ice that wasn't happy being a chunk of ice with everybody else. Scorpio is very, 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 very independent. And they're not going to go with the main crowd and do everything. They need to do things on their own. And maybe breaking off on your own, maybe breaking off in your own way, you will meet and be drawn to people that you're supposed to meet and be drawn to. And then somebody will see you for your truth. Somebody will see you for your honesty and what you stand up for. And you'll be ready because you'll have let go of everything that isn't serving you. And that's including fighting with yourself. You'll understand. You'll know where you stand. You'll know where you are with the Moon card. You'll know where you are with your dreams. So you're not eluding your dreams. You're not eluding your wishes, what you want to manifest. You can move forward in a healthy manner, Scorpio. Again, I'm not saying there's potential. I think you could be talking to somebody, but I think if it lends to oh, let's go do, and you're like, oh, no, 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 you know, I've got to cut my toenails tonight or something. You know what I mean? It's like whatever excuse you can come up with, even if you're not doing anything. You have trust and heartbreak. Again, that Seven of Swords energy was not, I can't say it wasn't directed toward you because I think you lived through it. Seven. I keep saying the Seven of Swords. Ten of Swords energy. I think there's been great heartbreak. I think there is that buildup with the Hermit, with the Fool, with the Tower, letting things go, trusting, letting yourself trust in the process, letting yourself trust in life. It's almost like you can be where you're at right now and be by yourself, and you're fine by yourself, but you can be lonely at times. And maybe let this communication come in. Maybe let this, whoever's talking, talk. Sometimes that's all we have to do is listen. Give yourself something to look forward to. It doesn't mean that there's going to be heartbreak all the time, every time. This says your love is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Sorry. See, I go to communication right away. There's engagement here. And I think if you were watching this and you just had this reading I gave you and you are freaking out that you might be meeting somebody, let alone being engaged, you're freaking out. I don't think this means literally that your love is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I think what it's saying is that you're engaging with yourself, that your love for yourself is ascending to a higher level of commitment, that you're learning to trust yourself. You're learning to trust your instincts. You have heeded the call. You're listening to your higher self with the Judgment card. It doesn't mean that you are, you know, there's going to be a proposal. You're proposing to treat yourself better, to listen to yourself, to love yourself, and possibly let others in slowly when you're ready. Again, there could be that King of Wands here coming in. There's passion, there's desire, they're a fire sign. They can be swift moving. But I just feel with that coming in, if they push you too hard, you're gonna think of the excuses. And you're a water sign and they're a fire sign. So we know what happens with fire and water too. Could be fun for a while. Very passionate, if that's what you're wanting. Karmic relationship. Can't pick it up. There we go. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. See that? Sums up this whole reading. It sums up everything I said. You know? Again, if you see the red flags, it's your triggers, you know. There's turmoil and conflict. It could be with yourself. Letting go. The Tower. The Death card. Letting go. Loving yourself. Having the inner strength. Having that inner guidance. Having that inner and outer. Loving yourself. Trusting yourself. Listening to the call. Turning the page, being able to start over again, Scorpio. I think whoever was in the past really did a number on you. And I think whoever was in the past really broke you in ways that you didn't know you could be broke. I think whoever did this in the past, it's almost like, you know, how Scorpios, I guess, have weak points. They hit all the weak points. They penetrated the shell, so to speak. And it sent you reeling because I think you should have known better, or you think you should have known better. But it goes back to loving yourself and knowing, number one, what happened and whatever they did is karmic and it's going to come back to them. Letting go, knowing you get to start over, and you come into it with the knowledge. You come into this with knowledge. You're not delusional anymore. You're open. And I just think when you're ready to let go, that tower, when you're ready for it to fall and be done and move forward, you're ready for your new adventure, because the Fool's the last card and you're ready for it. It's just a matter of getting to that place. So coming into, you know, April, I'll be curious to see what your reading is for next month. But there is communication here. You could be talking to somebody. But I just feel like you're really, really defensive right now. All right, Scorpio, we could go on and on. What an interesting reading. Let me know how this resonates. You can leave me a comment. You can give me a thumbs up. Good luck to you this month. If you're interested, I do put out weekly readings on Saturdays. You would have to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss one of those. They are general readings for the week. They're about 10 or 11 minutes, so they're shorter. And they start your week off right. I post them on Saturdays, so I do from Sunday to Saturdays to me a week. So that's how I'm at. All right, guys, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Stay safe and healthy. Until next time, good luck to you. Bye for now.